A few years ago, Xidu introduced us highly successful Eversolo brand in offering good quality hardware and highly capable software with very good features and functions that come with it. This Luxin brand is sister brand to Eversolo. Hello everyone, welcome to Tabama Hi-Fi Review channel. Today I would like to share my experience of using this Luxin X9 in my system. I've been using this Luxin X9 for a while. Since I received it, I had 3 updates. Software and hardware, everything is functioning properly as intended. This Luxin X9 is feature rich using Tri-AKM chip 4499EX with 4191 EQ modulator chip plus AKM 7739VQ DSP chip, which is featuring 24-bit ADC, 2-channel of even in multi-channel setup. Also have dedicated subwoofer control, 32-bit stereo channel. So that is the star of the show in this Luxin X9. Tunability and all the features that come with it, plus it has DCP8565 DAC controller chip as well. Only thing it doesn't have is streaming capability. All the digital inputs that come with it, plus analog RCA input as well, to use it as a pre-stage and headphone stage in combination with included R2R volume control. This Luxin X9 comes with good accessory package with remote control as well, but I don't touch remote control at all. Most of the time I'm using on my phone using Luxin controller app. So let's start with this Luxin controller app. As you can see, these are input and output selection that I can choose. All the digital inputs plus analog inputs, 6 digital and 1 analog, and XLR, RCA and both output, as well as headphone stage output. If you choose headphone stage output, then it will go back to your previous volume setting automatically. If you choose to go line out, either XLR or RCA out, it will go to maximum gain setting as you set it. If you adjust it, then it will go back to that setting as well. It's also featured bypass shortcut on top of this effect setting. Then when you go to effect setting, you can choose presets. Here, when you enable it, these are all preset setting. I don't use it. Stereo width, you can adjust it. Crossfeed feature work great as well if you are big headphone user. And next one is headphone EQ setting. I'm using with my Sony MDR7506 or Variant 1. I don't necessarily like the way it sounds using presets with Sony MDR7506 because I'm been using Sony MDR7506 or probably more than 25 years. I know how they sound. So when they have all the Harman curve and all the tuning, it doesn't really suit me well in terms of monitoring wise. Sound quality can be very subjective, but when I use this Variant 1 headphone, it's total improvement in terms of mid-range quality and sound signature that it offers. Totally enhance the listening experience using Variant 1 headphones. It has very good driving power using most of my headphones, including Variant 1. Also soon to be reviewed planar magnetic headphones that I try with. So sound quality and features and everything for headphone user is, in my opinion, this Luxin X9 is must have for those advanced features that offer the best one that you can have right now for $1,099. And next one is audio setting. You can use this different type of gain setting as well as filter setting and balance adjustment, volume step, as well as this boot volume and polarity for XLR connection, as well as ARC mode. Those are adjustable fine-tunable things that you can use. Right now, I'm using as a deck only using line out, so that's why it's showing at the 0 dB at the gain level. So let's try to add a headphone. Let's say Sony, then it will show, or let's go with the Z7. So easy one, you can change all these presets curve that you can use. When you want to play with these EQ setting and frequency setting, you can adjust each in this slider things here. So that is very nice feature that come with this Luxin X9. So in terms of headphone stage and features and functions, I mean, this is the best I've ever seen. I also try back to back with my current reference headphone stage H2O DA32 tube hybrid headphone stage using AKM 4499EX chip inside. If you like tubey sound, probably that might do great for your taste. If you want more transparent side of tone, this Luxin X9 is very good option. For the tunability and EQing is X9 in different level in that regard. When I started using this Luxin X9, I was pairing with SMS-PAX gallium nitride power amplifier in my streaming setup using subwoofer and ARC and optical inputs, and that combination works very nice and works great. Crossover points using low pass filter, high pass filter, and I tried a bunch of features. In terms of sound quality, I would love a little bit more dynamic sound out of that combination. That is more to do with the parent synergy with the gallium nitride amplifier. Gallium nitride amplifier top ends and upper range of frequency are slightly more polite side of sound. So this AKM chip combination, the velvety sound, that synergy wise doesn't really synergize together for my taste at least, but it does have a good sound quality and enjoyable, easy to listen sound signature that it can offer. Pairing it with my Gallium Audio bookshelf speaker or CSS Audio 2 DDX towers. After that, I moved it here in my main system, pairing it with this Gallium TS34 tube amplifier using this L100 JBL 75th anniversary edition speakers and using this Luxin X9 as a dedicated deck, streaming music with N100, and it sounds great, enjoyable sound, right? This Luxin X9 is all about how you fine-tune your listening experience, but all my comments gonna be based on straight out of the box factory setting as I received it without even touching anything, and sound sample as well using this Pioneer DAD S1EX speakers and my reference Accuphase E4000 connecting balance cable, using Sony HAP-Z1ES as a music server, SMS Audio N100 streamer listening title. What I like about this Luxin X9 is it has great clean sound quality as well as giving you velvety smooth sound of AKM sound signature, but slightly more on transparent side in terms of sound color wise. It's keeping the AKM sound signature but slightly leaner side in bass output using straight two-channel listening compared to other AKM chips that I have. AKM chip-based DAC, that's what I mean. Probably that's more to do with that chip combination, DSP tuning, EQ setting that you want to fine-tune. That's how they compensate and readjust the tunability inside software setting and the programming as well. And another thing is when I increase stereo width above 50, sound quality is slightly reduced. Particularly upper mid-range and mid-range clarity is slightly reduced. Nothing major but noticeable. So that's the one thing that I like to mention it, because they're gonna be compensating using with EQ and all the setting that you can fine tune it. If you are a big fan of DSD5, you have no luck of using EQ setting your subwoofer out. That's probably one of the downside for DSD playback lovers in terms of features and usability wise, because this one is capable of using it as headphone stage, DAC, and pre-stage as well. Sound quality, features, and everything combined, this Luxen X9 is one of a kind that I've ever experienced doing this hobby in a long time. So what I like about this Luxen X9 is those tuning option and EQ setting that I can use, and database of those all the headphones that it offers. That's incredible. The features and functions and everything combined, we get very capable, good quality, advanced headphone stage that money can buy right now. Just under $1,100 and you get all the features. Big bonus is you can do subwoofer output and you can fine tune it inside using Luxen controller app. Those are major bonuses. If you are looking for one of the most advanced headphone amplifier stage with good quality DAC, this Luxen X9 is probably the best buy right now in this price point. I can easily recommend it to you to try it, my friend. That is the experience that I like to share with you. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Come into my solitude, though I weary be. Come into my tenderness, dream along with me. Listen to the whispers sing, listen to the singer shout. Come into my solitude, be my big mouth. Thoughts unspoken, thoughts unsaid, lies of hearth and home. Children broken on the bed and left to lie alone. Things you talk around, scum you choke on down. Come into my solitude, step on sacred ground. We were speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Fathers who are lovers to the daughters that they own, mothers who believe a child is single safe design. People so unhinged that death is much too kind. Come into my solitude, step over that line. Thought it was the only one. Thought it was the only. Thought it was the only one. Speaking of values and violence, breaking silence. Come to my solitude, welcome to the wheel. This wonderland of wounds that will not heal. Walls that do not speak, steps that do not sound. Come into my sun.